Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the third series of hackathon, which ICAI, in its uniqueness, has started last year. I am very happy uh, to see this entire AI going in a direction where no one could imagine in the direction today where we are in. With more than 10,000 people getting certified as a AI certified professionals. And most importantly, when we talk about the third series of hackathon, I can only tell you one thing is I am happy the then vice chairman and now the chairman had this idea to launch this hackathon in a concept which never was thought about. And we are very happy for one reason because whenever we both walk, I'll just get him on the screen. Chairman is here with us. Rather, I can tell you one thing is wherever we are walking through, the first thing what they ask is when is the hackathon starting? And today happens to be the third series of hackathon. I'll not talk about the numbers, but let me welcome all the people here who are actually the panelists and the speakers who are going to be the presenters and who are going to be the participants to take this new challenge forward. We did a round of this challenging moment among the members, but this challenge is not treated as a negative challenge, but it has created a lot of positivity among the members to watch these hackathons and also train their articles in the right manner. Whenever these short videos were being released on our AI website, people are watching based on their interest. And rather, I would like to thank and compliment all these people today who are participating to share their knowledge in just 10 minutes time. Friends, you all are going to make a lot of difference. Maybe there is a shortness or there is a beautifulness. It doesn't matter. It is going to actually matter is we are encouraging many of them who are actually onboarded today. So with this, let me welcome you all people for this third series of hackathon, which is starting today. And I'll also invite the chairman AI, Umesh Sharma ji, to come and give his opening remarks, statistical information of what we have achieved over a period of time, and also put forward his thoughts and vision for this series of hackathon. Over to you, chairman.
Thank you, our permanent chairman of AI and ICI committee, our Dayan Nivas Sharma sir, under whose guidance we started this journey of AI in ICI. Last year was the first year, and yes, as told by sir, it was one of my idea that we should start hackathon. And in hackathon one, friends, we achieved remarkable success where participants crossed around 1 lakh views, and we had near about 10 sessions of hackathon one, and 80 plus panelists were there. So that was the first hackathon season one. Then we had a season two, which finally, grand finale, we just finished in the month of March, which has seen 70,000 plus participants, plus 6 episodes, and 60 plus panelists. Last year, when hackathon 2 was there, it was a season of tax audit and also the election period. So we had a hackathon 2 in that period, but we got a very good success. Now we are on season 3, and this time we have changed the games rule. What was the first change? The AICA level 1 certificate holders are only the panelists, so that the quality of use cases which are presented by the panelists should be much higher than earlier. Then another, we have eminent juries. This time we have jury Prabhav Agarwala, who is going to watch out, and he is going to see that every use case is a unique one. There is no demonstration of any product, and all the guidelines all the rules are followed meticulously in this hackathon 3, because the finale, the grand finale is going to happen on 18th and 19th of July 2025, which is a date of AI Summit which we are proposing. So I will request all the panelists, all the participants to block their date and get ready for the another blockbuster AI Summit which we are planning soon. And we will issue the details. Just to block your dates, please note 18th and 19th of July. And friends, back to Hackathon Season 3. I want that maximum people should participate. Yes, we have kept the panelist number only at 8 to 9 in each episode, but we request that we have given flexible dates to you all. You just select your dates and you are there in the panelist after presenting your draft use case to us, and we put it forward before all the people. Now, a humble request to all the participants. Please give your ranking to each panelist once they complete their use case. That use case will also be hosted on our YouTube, on our website, and a manual of the that use case will also be hosted. So you can use it in future in your office work or wherever you want. Friends, AI is such a changing knowledge, changing world where you have to continue the knowledge gaining as well as practical training and use of that knowledge. So these all three things are covered in this hackathon. So I wish you all the best, and we keep all the finger crossed. We have today panelist Anshu Agarwal, then Dinesh Andani, then Ashish Sachdeva, then Priya Seth, she is from Jammu, then Ravi Patidar, Swanand Walimbe, then S. Ratnagiri, then Balaji Krishnan. So, welcome to all the 8 panelists, and we keep our finger crossed. All the best, and wish you a very good hackathon season 3. In between, a small announcement will come. Our Honorable President Charanjot Singh Nanda sir will also join. He is currently busy in his another schedule. So we regret the inconvenience, but it is always welcome that our President sir will join there. So I wish that you all have a very good season, and please promote the link of this hackathon 3 in between your friends, in between your followers, in between your CA community, because the maximum numbers of viewership, the maximum number of ranking is also a popular ranking which gives you an edge in winning this hackathon. So please do that. And now I will request our jury, Prabhu Kumar Agarwala, to take forward this hackathon. And in between, as soon as Nanda sir join, we will let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Very, very good evening. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good evening, Umesh sir. Good evening, Daya sir. Uh, just before starting, I would say that I was once the panelist last season, and I was presenting my use cases, and I was basically inspired by the participants of season one to participate in the hackathon. And so I would just state that you guys would be going forward and inspiring a lot of professionals to come forward for the upcoming hackathons. I wish each one of you all the very best. And I would call upon CA Anshu Agarwal to present his use case. It is on the topic automatically sending balance confirmation request later. So Anshu,
Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
Anshu, yeah, if you
Prabhu,
could, yeah,
yes, we are happy that our Honorable President Sir Charanjot Singh Nanda sir is there live on this hackathon season 3, part 1. So I welcome you present, sir. All these are the panelists. There are near about 8 panelists for this season, and there are 250 plus live participants. So I will request for your welcome address to this Hackathon 3, sir.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to this Hackathon Part 1, Season 3. I'm reminded of IPL when I speak of this. IPLs are also held in a similar fashion. I can see the chairman, Umesh Sharma ji, sitting beside me. The vice chairman, Shri Dayanivas Sharma, who is also evident trying to come out of the screen. To my right is the secretary of the regional of the council, Shri Jai Batra ji, and all participants. I know some of the participants. I can see Priya from Jammu. I can see so many people sitting here. So the basic impetus of the institute is to create professional opportunities that bring to us the rightest trend and put us at a benchmark where international professionals want to be competing with us. AI has changed the entire perspective of chartered accountants. There were times when people thought that technology has nothing to do with chartered accountants, and see how times have changed. Now, worldwide, I was in London 2 days back. Yesterday, I was speaking in 2 colleges, Maitree College and Aryabhat, only on artificial intelligence. And the international arena today feels that Indian chartered accountants are synonymous to technology. कहते हैं ना, कल तक देखो ये कैसा चमत्कार हो गया, कल तक जो अमरूद था आज अनार हो गया. People want to take our knowledge aside. People want to give us solutions totally in technology front. I can give you example of artificial intelligence, of blockchain, of Internet of Things, of data mining, data science, data analytics, of cyber security, of information system audit. Wherever you go, the entire parameter is ultimately launched by chartered accountants. To put things in the right perspective, 62% of international AI initiatives originate from India. Last year, we coined this committee AI in ICAI. Last year in July, we launched a program in AI, and more than 12,500 members attended that program, and today more than 35,000 are in pipeline. Look at the level, how things are changing. So 3 things before I say goodbye to you. First important thing, as a professional chartered accountant, be ready to perform. You are the best in this world. जंगल का राजा शेर इसलिए होता है क्योंकि वो मानता है कि वो शेर है. लोग कभी आपको राजा तस्लीम नहीं करेंगे. अगर आप खुद को राजा तस्लीम करेंगे, आपकी खुद मुख्तियारी आपको राजा बनाएगी. कहते हैं ना कि अगर खैरात में मिलती कामयाबी तो हर शख्स कामयाब होता. अगर खैरात में मिलती कामयाबी तो हर शख्स कामयाब होता. फिर कदर ना होती किसी हुनर की और ना ही कोई आपसा लाजवाब होता. Very, very important. Second thing, do experimentation, learn things, learn new age techniques which are coming. Our council and every chartered accountant is totally resilient. Peach Dharma came with the connotation that returns shall be filed only in e-form. And e-filing, we had a share of 48%. Within a year, we went to 84%. Today, we are 93%. We are that resilient community which can always go ahead, be ready to learn, to unlearn, and experiment what you want to put at the right perspective. And third and final thing, say goodbye to doubt. Doubt kills us. धर्म ग्रंथों का अगर सार निकाला जाए, चाहे वो गीता है, रामायण है, गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब है, कुरान है, बाइबल है, एक ही मतलब है, खुदा से मोहब्बत करो और अपने अंदर जो ड्यूअलिटी है उसको डिसपेल करो. से गुड बाय टू एनी डाउट विच यू हैव. कहते हैं ना कि इबादत करते हुए भी डरने लगे हैं हम. इबादत समझते हैं, पूजा करते हुए. इबादत करते हुए भी डरने लगे हैं हम. खुदा को याद करते हैं, कहीं खुदा ने याद कर लिया तो. Confusion kills us. As a profession, we have to be spearheaded to create value not only for ourselves, but for the economy at large and for Republic of India. My dear friends, I am very happy to see you here. the great class which has turned on a working day in the afternoon. कहते हैं ना मंजिल मिल ही जाएगी थोड़ा भटक कर ही सही, मंजिल मिल ही जाएगी थोड़ा भटक कर ही सही, गुमराह तो वो हैं जो घरों से निकले ही नहीं। जो 2500 लोग हमारे दोस्त यहाँ हाजिर हैं, they are the leaders of the community. They understand the value of their congregation here, and they are at a very empirical point to create value and take us to unprecedented heights. Requesting all of you to have your full intelligence into creating and understanding hackathons, and more importantly, working ahead to make our institute the best institute of the world. I thank the chairman and vice chairman of AI and ICAI committee for bringing me here. I'm thankful personally to each one of you who could spare the most precious time to be here to go home more enlightened. May Almighty bless us all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Your words of wisdom are always encouraging and motivating. And along with this, we have our Central Council member, Unstructured, sir. So I will request to present a formal vote of thanks for this opening session of Hackathon 3. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Chairman Umesh Bhai. I'm really grateful and thankful to be part of this opening program. And the way our President, Honorable President, C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda ji has motivated and guided to the participants and more particularly the panelists. I can see the faces of the panelists. Everyone is really quite understand how the future lies. Future lies in the technology. It lies in the artificial intelligence, and our initiatives of these kind of programs by our chairman and the vice chairman really been so enthused to bring out best for the fraternity members. Rightly said by our president कि क्या है आज जो है world is looking at India, how the India will be taking shape or bringing out the contribution in the shaping the world through the technology, through the artificial intelligence. I am really thankful to the each and every participants. Thanks to each and every panelist who are into this program, which is will be bringing out many good things for the society, many good things for the profession also. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, jury can take ahead. Yeah. Over to you, jury.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I invite the first speaker for the hackathon, C. Anshu Agarwal. He will be presenting his use case on automatically sending balance confirmation request later. So, Anshuji, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to everyone. I am C. Anshu Agarwal from Agra, the Taj city. Using AI, I have created various tools and utilities for my day-to-day practice and office management. Here I am presenting my use case of AI for automating balance confirmation letter to be sent to party. Here I am sharing my screen. So this use case is relating to use of AI for automating balance confirmation request sending. And when we conduct any audit, we are required to obtain certain balance confirmation from debtors or creditors, etc. For this purpose, we are required to send a request letter to them. Suppose if in a audit case, the auditee has 40 plus parties to whom we require to send a request letter for balance confirmation. In that case, we shall require to prepare all 40 letters individually and draft them and send mail one by one. It shall be a very time-consuming concept, and errors may also occur in that. And of course, it shall be a totally inefficiency in our working. To resolve it, I have used AI to automate this entire process. Before starting my presentation, I would like to share that this automation concept is not limited to only audit confirmation balance letter, etc. But we can use it for other purposes also, like if we generate bulk invoices file from Tally and required to separate out all invoices one to one and send email, or sending tax filing reminders, etc., or for other purposes also. So I know now I start my practical case. Friend, this is a Excel file in which there are 17 parties to whom I need to send request letter for balance confirmation. And there are certain fields like party name, its address, email ID on which this letter to be sent, and balance outstanding in my audit client's accounts, my audit client's name and balance sheet date. For this purpose, I was required to use mail merge concept, but I am having a limited knowledge of mail merge. So first of all, I used ChatGPT to guide me for mail merge. Then I asked, it guided me for using mail merge, and clearly it guided me step by step. And wherever I faced any problem, I again asked it, and it provided me solution. Then I was able to create this template file. In this template file, I have created this letter, and there are certain variable fields like party name, address, my auditee name, balance sheet date, balance confirmation, and etc. This letter, in this letter, all variable fields to be selected from this Excel file that I have recently shared. There are 17 parts. So for generating letter, I need to go to mailing, finish and merge, edit, and OK. In this Word file, there are 17 individual pages containing 17 letter to be sent to each party. Now I am just saving this as PDF. For this purpose, I have to press F12 and select save as PDF, provide location, and I have already saved this file with name letters. So I am not again saving it. I just opening this letter file. Yes. There are 17 pages in this file. It is not showing there. There are 17 pages. Each page contains a party letter to whom I need to send letter. Now next challenge was with me to split out all these pages into single PDF file, and with a proper name like Nexus Solutions page to be saved as a PDF file with Nexus Solution. So for this purpose, I again asked ChatGPT to provide me any solution. ChatGPT provided me a Python script, but I was not aware about Python script. ChatGPT guided me to install Python script and how to use it. And wherever I faced any problem, I again asked ChatGPT. It provided me solution for it. After all, I was able to generate a Python script and saved it as secret.py. As soon as I run it, all files in this letter, there are 17 pages, shall be split out in single file. For it purpose, I need to close this file and just a minute. I need to close this PDF file and this Excel file. Now just I generate it. As soon as I click it, all files are split out in 17 individual files. Like Synergy Works should have letter related to Synergy Works. Now next challenge was to send all these 17 files to 17 individual email IDs with personalized email. For this purpose also, I again asked ChatGPT for providing solution. It again provided Python script, and it already provided me solution for how to install Python etc. So I created and saved this code with name send_email.py. All this Python code is generated with the help of ChatGPT only. I just run it. It will start to send email one by one. It is starting just now. It has started. In the meanwhile, it is sending all emails. I am opening my email ID. And in my sent mailbox. I can see here. It has started to send mails, and I can open any mail. Yeah, like this email is sent to Evergreen Technology, and attachment is also for Evergreen Technology. So this is use case in which I have automated the entire email process. But before concluding my presentation, I would like to share the prompts which I have used to take help from ChatGPT. In first case, I will need to take help about mail merge concept in Word. So I asked it, can you guide me to use of mail merge? It provided me step-by-step solution. Wherever I asked any other problem, like I asked it, it provided its solution. And after all, I was able to use mail merge concept. And in next, I was required to obtain any code for PDF separation. I again asked this prompt, and first of all, it provided to upload PDF file and Excel file. I myself do. It could also do, but I asked it to provide a Python code. It provided me Python code, but I was not having any knowledge. Then I asked various questions, and it was totally solved by ChatGPT. In like way, email automation also. I provided any prompt. In prompt, I also provided the content of email which to be sent. Sure, sir. Which to be sent. Then after all, ChatGPT provided me all solutions using Python script, and using this, I was able to automate my all procedure to sending request letter for balance confirmation. This was my one of use case of AI. Thanks a lot for ICAI to providing me this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you, sir. That's my.
Thank you, Anshuji. That was really a nice use case. I think it would be really relevant for the chartered accountants, especially during the audit time.
Yes, sir.
So very nice use case. Thank you so much. Without further delay, I would call upon the next panelist, CA Dinesh Andani ji. His use case is on how to enter transaction entry in Tally by using AI. So over to you, Dinesh ji.
Thank you. My name is Dinesh Andani. I am from Durg, Chhattisgarh. Usually, we chartered accountant use Tally for the data analysis, and according to that, we provide our audit opinion. But the problem lie on our client system is that they use different kind of softwares, and accordingly they provide us their format. They provide us the Excel in their predefined format of their softwares. So we can use an AI tool under which all such information can automatically book that all transaction in our Tally. So I will show you how it is done. Firstly, we have to let me share my screen first. Okay. Firstly, we have to type Excel to Tally in browser, and we will come into this website. In this website, you have to download this demo version of software. Okay. After downloading and installing in your system, we can get this file. Okay. Please click on this continue. It will tell you that this is a demo software. You can book up to 15 and 50 entries, and that too you have to already open the data of your client. Like I have opened like this. This is the data of my client in Tally, and you can see there are no transactions. Okay, sales transactions. So what I have done, this client is into the business of restaurant, where he has listed himself in the e-commerce website of Zomato and Swiggy, and in a week they get around 500 to 600 transactions, and all such transaction we have to record in the tally for the better understanding of the data. So I have just made a demo version of the data. Like you can see this, I have made around 30 transactions, okay, from row 2 to 31. So how we use this AI tool to get all such entries in our tally automatically. Just we have to open this and we have to select, and we have to go to Excel to tally tab, and then we have to select the columnar voucher register. This screen will be appear in your screen. Okay. After this, we have to select this use template. When you select this use template, this Excel file will appears. Okay. So let me clear this. Okay. This screen will be appear. Then under this screen, I have to select the data that I have provided to be entered into tally. Like you can see this is my data, okay, test data. After selecting, it will show you this is the data. Okay, so I have made the total, like there is a total amount of taxable amount is 8329, CGST and SGST 208.23 and 208.23.
Sorry to
Okay.
interrupt, Dinesh ji. I think your screen is stuck in that software part. If you can check just once.
It is
Right now,
visible
it's
now?
just the import columnar voucher entries from Excel. That screen is visible.
Just stop sharing
Did it
once and
visible, sir?
reshare again.
No, just what you can do once is just stop the share and just share the entire screen again.
Okay, sir. Just a minute. It is visible?
Yeah, now your Excel sheet is visible. Yeah.
Okay. So what we have to do, we have to select the test data which I have provided, which is to be entered in the tally. Then after, in that particular sheet, all the information in my sheet number 1. So I have to select the sheet number 1, and from which row my transaction will be started. My transaction is starting from the row 2 to 31. So I have wrote this 2 to 31. Then after you can see this, here ask for the date. Okay. So where is the date? We can see the date in the column B. So I have just wrote the column B. And accordingly, you have to provide the information as per their column. After this, you have to click here, import entries in sheet. It will automatically take all the entries in this particular sheet. You can see you have taken all the entries in this sheet. Okay. So these are all our entries. After this, we have to save and generate entries. It will provide you the time, how much it has taken the time, like 1.51 in my case. Okay. Then after you have to click this refresh entry from Excel. It will ask you something that there is a rounding of differences there. Okay, no problem with that. It will take care. Okay, automatically it will take care, and this is nothing else. So just continue. Okay, so we have got all the entries in this particular sheet. Now I will ask this AI tool to book all this entry, the 30 entry in my Tally account. Okay, so I have to click the third option, that's book into Tally. So I have provided all this, and after this, I want to book the entries with the with GST. Okay, just book it. So you have seen this. They have all booked all the entries, and it taken 4.51 seconds. Okay, successfully entry has been transmitted to my this Excel, tally. So when you will see this, all these are the entries, and you can see there is no error has made by this AI tool. Okay, so for that I can recheck it that no error has been made. That total taxable amount is 8329, and what is the amount? 8329. So this is the AI tool which I am using in my office, where the client, where there are large volume of transaction, we can easily book this all the transaction in Tally within a few minutes. So this all from my today. This all from my side for the today hackathon, and I thank you all everyone who have provided me this opportunity to provide to present this AI tool in front of you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dinesh ji, for this presentation. Without wasting much time, let's move to the next presenter, CA Balaji Krishnan ji. His use case is on transforming day-to-day practice to world-class level with AI. Over to you, Balaji sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, and it's a wonderful occasion to see the president and also the university and the chairman of the committee. We'll straight away start looking at the
Dinesh sir,
presentation.
please stop sharing first.
Yeah, kindly allow me to share the screen, please. Mr. Dinesh.
Dinesh sir, just stop sharing the screen first.
Dinesh ji, if you can just stop sharing your screen.
Just a minute, sir.
Yeah.
Done, sir.
So, okay, good evening. Also, let's start this. Yes. Now, the use case scenario, is the screen visible?
Yeah, yes, your screen.
Yeah, the use case scenario that we straight away going to present before the audience and also the panelists. As a professional service firm, there is a big challenge for a small and medium sized firm to straight away get into complex activity without good support. And these days, the articleship period is also coming down substantially by 1/3. So there are only 2 years. Time required training and then making them deliver at a rapid pace to meet the requirement is a challenge. So we're just taking as a use case a process management tool which will help us to fill the form number 3CB, 3CD in an automatic mode by using the artificial intelligence tool. So just to give a small example, we have this case where the form number 3CB, 3CD is to be filed. So we have created a scenario where we'll straight away go to the presentation. We'll file, click now, and then we will type the type of return is to be filed as original return, the assessment year, PAN, etc. will be given. And this is again based on the filing application available with the income tax website. That's the base on which we have created it. So you click proceed, and then you will have to go to the details to be provided in form number 3CD, 3CB. Click on provide details, and then go to form number 3CB, 3CD. You can proceed. So there is this process management software. If you click, it has all the data pre-filled in it in terms of the basic requirements of form number 3CB and 3CD. So it will sync, and then when one click, it gets the data input automatically. The basic requirement of that is met. You save, click on save. It goes to the next level. So you can see that there is a lot of information to be required to be filled in. Form number 3CD. So you will provide details for that. We'll click on proceed. And you can see that these are the basic parts in which the clauses in form number 3CD is presently set. So you will click on this. So we have, as a use case, selected section 43, which is a very complex section where there are a lot of riders which are available. For example, if it's a Sunday, then or it's a day when the banking is not working, then the disallowance does not apply. So what we will do is the query is basically on the basis of examination of books and other details, whether expenditure covered under 48.3 was made by otherwise than by account by check or account by draft. So we will say no, and then you know that the various transactions have to be entered. Now, what we have to really understand in the real life scenarios is most of the times, especially for a small and medium practitioner, they will be provided with the financial software, for example, Tally, which is very popularly used across. So from that particular software, they will have to cull out and then fill the information, which requires a lot of time. So we have created this avenue where all that is required is you just click and then the information is automatically captured. So it will show the full details where the payment is in excess of 10,000, how it has been met, nature of the payment, all that will be properly captured in one click. So this is just an example of how this tool can be invaluable for the practicing unit, for the reason that with a proper checklist as well as a educative tool which is attached to this software, the newly incumbent article can easily understand with few clicks. The user interface is very important. When you're looking at AI or any new tool that comes to the market, user interface is very important, and the time required to understand and execute must be minimal. Only then it becomes a definitely effective tool. So we have really understood that the complexity of filling form number 3CD is one of the basic challenges which any small and medium practitioner is facing. So with few clicks, the entire form number 3CD can be filled. And there is also a feature where if you go to the form number 3CB section, you can actually decide. We couldn't really get it loaded now for some technical reason. If you say that, okay, we are having only very little time, then the entire process will be filled by including the guidance note related qualification. For example, in the same 40A3, you will see that with that click, it will show that no information was provided or the information provided to us was not enough to comment. Likewise, it will have the professional coverage done as well as ensuring that the form number 3CB, 3CD is filed on time. So this is basically I'm just going on the reverse mode. I'm just presenting the used case scenario first. I will also have a small PPT to share with the team as well as the others to see how these small tools in AI can transform the fortunes of a small and medium practitioner to be able to deliver world-class service by using the artificial intelligence, especially with the generative pre-trained transformers, which actually stands for the GPT. So we will just take you through the presentation as well. Kindly allow me to present the quick PPT as well. So you can see that what can be done through the artificial intelligence, how it enhances the efficiency. And then the key part is accuracy. Accuracy is very, very important. We don't compromise on accuracy at the cost of delivering things on very fast-paced mode. Then more than that, you can see that the data processing can be effectively done by using tools like OCR, where you just put the vouchers and then automatically the relevant fields are filled where you save time on that. I'm sorry. It becomes a very intelligent finalization. It doesn't become a mundane finalization. One need to really understand when we talk about artificial intelligence, not just about trying to get data done. Unless you have a massive data, AI definitely will not work. For example, when you have a client who has a tendency to submit data at a later point of time, if that information is provided, this will automatically go into a mode where it will say that, okay, please qualify all that because this client will not be able to provide data at a regular pace, which will allow you to file the returns in time. So all that can be done very effectively by using the AI in the automation process, which is very much essential for the any practice management software. So you can see that it becomes a personalized tax assistant. And this is what I was clearly focusing on. The advanced compliance management, the automatic form filling feature, which will come in this tool, is going to be invaluable for any practicing unit, especially small and medium practitioners who are in municipal areas where the complexity doesn't get diluted because he is sitting in a municipal area or his team is actually short on the numbers which is required to run at efficiency. So I think I still have not exceeded time. I take this opportunity to thank ICAI for the fantastic manner in which you've been providing superb support. We are also sitting in a municipal area. We feel confident, like President said, we are taking the world and all that is happening because of the technological awareness that has been put into the mind of the members of the profession. Thank you very much, Prabhavji, and also the entire team. Wishing you all the best. Bye.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So, just one question I have for you, sir. Is it a self-made software that you have done? It's a third-party kind of software.
Yeah, self-made.
Self-made. So, you have used any AI tool for it, or you basically are aware of?
Yeah. We have used Llama, and we are actually in the process of upgrading this. So that's one of the reason why I couldn't really go live with the whole feature. So it probably will take the whole thing. AI Hackathon had been, informed at a very, very short notice. Otherwise, I would have given a very clear presentation on the full-blown thing. So some of the features we had actually pulled back because of this reason. So I'm sorry that I couldn't really meet your requirement in terms of making it more effective. That's the reason why we have actually stopped that software working, because the upgraded version is going to come out on the 27th.
Okay. Very nice one, sir.
Right.
So
Thank you very much.
next we have CAS Ratin Nagri, and the topic is Power BI or Tally TDL. Are you covering both? Because in my sheet that's written, you are covering Power BI as well as TDL. Sir, could you just once clarify, you cover Power BI TDL both, or just Tally TDL?
Reading, I have given the topic like this, okay? Power, Tally, BI, TDL, okay? So it's about using and combining all these
Okay,
features.
great. Thanks. Over to you. So, over to you, sir, for presentation.
So thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity, friends. I'm so happy and proud to be with you on this third season, and I'm so happy to be here with you. So let me try to share my screen first. So please confirm whether you can see my screen. I hope you are seeing my screen.
Just a second, sir. It's just still on a sharing mode. Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay. So as you can,
No, it's disappeared again.
Let me try to share it again. Hope you can see my screen now at least.
Yes, I am able to.
So as you can see, I have given the topic as Power, Tally, BI, TDL. That means a combination of Tally and creating a TDL and using Power BI. Okay. So it is about TDL automation and reporting. So let me try to tell about the problem statement. Let me quickly go through the maybe the slides. Then we will enter into the project. Okay. So the problem statement is like this. Tally data extraction is manual and complex. In other words, we have to export the entire data into Excel or XML or somehow it is. Entire audit perspective or entire audit analysis cannot be done inside Tally itself. So that is why we try to pull out the data from Tally. And lack of unified ODBC tables for transactions are not available. Master data, there is a ODBC tables are available in Tally itself. And then inefficient XML and Excel report. That means we have to download multiple reports, and data cleaning and structuring is still required. Again, we will be using Power Query or something like that. Python also we are using. So it is time consuming for CAs, and it really requires some kind of manual intervention. Okay. That is what I thought. Why should we not automate it? Okay. So for that, my proof of concept is like this. Let us create a private GPT model ourselves, because even though I was knowing about C language, even though I was knowing about multiple coding languages, but when I was going through TDL, which is Tally Definition Language, is entirely a new kind of language developed by Tally themselves. Learning that, can you see my screen? I hope you are seeing my screen, right?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay. So and learning that new language is very, very difficult. And once this AI has come, the first thing I was thinking is, okay, I think I can also code using TDL, okay? Without even knowing what is TDL, let us try to create some TDLs, okay? And for that, I was using ChatGPT, which was not great. So because it was not knowing about TDL, there is no much of content available with regard to TDL. That's why maybe the reason, okay? That's why I was thinking about creating our own GPT, and then TDL automation, creating some TDL scripts, and then streamlined workflow. That is my proof of concept. So then which are the tools I have used? The tools I have used is Power Platform, which is Power Query and Power BI for data transformation and visualization. First, private GPT to create the TDL, and then trained with so many things. Let me try to show it to you. And some of the AI assistants I was using is ChatGPT, Cloud AI for DAX generation in Power BI. Okay. So then I'm going to tell about the entire integration workflow, which is I'm creating a private GPT, generating that a TDL using private GPT. Then I'm giving that TDL to the Tally ERP data. Then through ODBC connection, I'm getting the data into Power Query using AI tools like ChatGPT and Claude. Here also I've used GPT. So I'm creating about DAX, and then entire Power BI dashboard we are creating. Okay. So then what is the solution? The solution is my TDL can extract entire data in a single ODBC table from the entire Tally. Okay. And the entire data pipeline is only through ODBC and Power Query into Power BI, totally automating. And AI tools generate DAX formulas and enhancing financial insights. And then last one, results and benefits. So what is the efficiency boost we are having? Okay, now we are automating the TDS tasks. And what kind of insights I am going to show you, you'll be seeing just in 2 days, I was generating some 11 reports. And the scalable solution here, I want to talk about it because once you have done for one client, for one Tally, then for every client, it is okay. Okay, that's the point. Okay? One time we are doing and one time designing, many times we are using. So we have to stop now. Let us try to go live and let me show my entire project. Okay. So first of all, I want to go to my GPT. Hope you are seeing my GPT. This is Tally GPT live and only for me. And I have configured only by what? This GPT will be used for creating Tally definition language coding, which is created by me, which is given with so much of knowledge base. The input is entire TDL reference manual given by Tally, which is about 600 plus pages. And some of the TCP files I have got from the internet and also in the AI class. And this is also again very important. So this is the Tally developer programming language. And inside the samples, there are n number of text files. Okay, these are all text files available, which are samples. And what I have done is again asked ChatGPT to create a program to combine all the files into a single file. Okay, so this is what I have done with a combined text file, which is again using AI only. This is about 35,000 lines of codes combined into a single file, and I was uploading to Tally GPT so that it can learn TDL. Okay, so like that we have added so much of input knowledge base to that TDL, then to that GPT. Then I was asking that ChatGPT about this. Can you create, okay, by going through the knowledge base I have uploaded before, can you create a simple TDL which can get the relevant details of all the voucher collection as a table, like data, whatever the columns you want, okay? And it took about 3 days, friends. It took about 3 days going forth and back. Okay, we were asking questions. So only AI may not be helping, but when we are giving the proper input and along with human being, the AI can do great things. Okay, that's the thing. So I have created one TDL. So this is the TDL. Let me try to show it to you. Okay, I don't want to show the entire TDL because it goes into a number of pages. So let me try to at least show you first page. Okay, so if I go to this ODBC, this is about the Power Tally BI TDL that I have created without even knowing what is TDL. Okay, so that is the beauty. And this is about the entire code. Okay, it goes into maybe so many lines. So now I am going to demonstrate it. Please see here. Okay, I go to Tally. As of now, there is no button here. Okay, so let me try to first of all install this TDL. So go to help and then TDLs and add-ons, manage the local TDLs. So let me say yes. And I am going to open the same, I'm going to copy this path and let me put it here. So specify the path, and if I press enter, Now it gives me this Power BI tally TDL. If I press enter, it is getting loaded. So once it is getting loaded, and if I press escape, you can see Power BI tally BI TDL, which is available here. If I double click this button, friends, now we are getting the entire tally data in a single table. Okay, both journal or everything, journal, payment, receipt. So entire data. Okay, it is like a total dump from the tally. So once we have got this, I can export it here itself, or we can do what? Or we can get it from the ODBC itself. So this can be easily pivoted using Excel for other reports. But let me try to show you in Power BI how I have done it. Okay. So this is in Power BI. So most of the DAX code is being created by, again, ChatGPT. So if I go to this date table formula, think about it, can we create in a single day, something like that? Okay. So this kind of code, which we don't even know, we have asked ChatGPT to create it.
Attention, sir. 2 minutes left.
Sorry, sir. Okay. So I go to the first page. So these are the 11 reports that is being created using Power BI. So let me try to show you. I can see any day trial balance. Okay. Any day trial balance from the tally. I can just refresh so that I'm getting the new data from the any tally user. Okay. Any tally connection. And this is about seeing any ledger account. I can go through any ledger account like this. And the entire journal entry is being given as a contra. And we can see easily the income and expenses, what is the net profit percentage and all. Okay, I can go into the details if I want. Okay, we can go into that, and that's the power of Power BI also. So what about the income and expenditure trend? Okay, this is about the trend we can see, and whether the expenses are moving in a great way. Here we are seeing income is reduced, but expenses is moving up. Okay, these things we can do, and accounts without any transactions. Okay, so opening balance is there. Closing balance is there, but there are no transactions. Okay, that kind of entries I have taken. Squared up accounts. That means what? Accounts which are having opening balance, but there is no closing balance. Okay, that means this year it was squared up. And accounts having only transaction. That means there is no opening balance, there is no closing balance, but there are only transactions. And debt accounts. These many accounts are opened without even having any transactions. Okay, like that. All these kind of audit points of view. Here we are seeing some trend. So many aspects we can do it, friends. So my TDL is the starting point. And thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. This project is just now started. I think it can go through even hundreds of reports maybe in 1 month. Okay. So thank you for giving this opportunity, and thank you, friends. See you guys.
Yeah, yes, thank you, sir. Nice topic to go ahead with, Power Tele BI TDL, and nicely explained. So we move on to our next presenter, CA Ashish Shachdev, and his topic is Auto Deadline Reminder System on Email for Income Tax and GST. Ashish, over to you.
Hello, good evening, all of you. First of all, I would like to thank the AI ICAI committee and President Sir for giving this opportunity to all of us to present our use cases in this hackathon episode 3, third season, episode 1. I'm here with a small, very easy kind of a automation system that all of you can make in your offices, and that is not only limited to your income tax deadlines and GST deadlines, but you can also make it for other compliances as well. So I'll start with a small presentation first, and then we'll move ahead. So this is the small presentation that I have. So it talks about, I hope you are able to see the presentation.
Yes, we are.
Yes, yeah, it is visible.
Yes. So the problem system is that many times we miss the deadlines, and that is the problems that leads to penalties and fines. And there is also manual tracking, but then it fails sometimes. So we have made an automated tax reminder system, automated email reminder system. So to say, the technology that I have used is Google Forms, Google Sheets, and AppScript. Basically, the entire Google Workspace infrastructure I have used using GPT. I have coded the AppScript, Google Forms, Google Sheets, Google AppScript, and triggers. And ChatGPT along with CAGPT I have used. So how the workflow looks like, I have made a small simple form, Google form, in which the user enters the data for the type of reminders he or she wants to get. Then the entire data is taken to Sheets, and from there the app script runs and automated emails are sent as per the trigger. Trigger is based on the deadline date. Now, there are a lot of other scalability things that I will tell you once. I'll demonstrate my use case first, and then I'll tell you that how it can be made scalable, and what some other things that will make your system very smooth and without any flaw. I will tell you that. So they have to submit the form, and in the sheets it is automatic. You don't have to go to it again and again to check. Only you can, if you want to check, you can check your mailbox, the person who has created this automated system, and in that sent mail you will find all the people who have received the mail. So it works like that, and you can check the script, you can check the sheets afterwards, and there is a what you say, the timestamp on which the mail is sent, that is also recorded. So we'll quickly go to the solution update now. I'll stop the share and I'll start with my different screen. Yes, I hope you can see the screen now. Yes. Is my screen visible?
No, not yet visible.
Not yet. Okay. Let me share. Yes, I hope it is now visible.
Yes, now it's
Right.
visible.
So this is the simple form in which I have asked for email, then the name, so that I can send personalized mails, then email ID again, because I have 2 times it is asking for email, because in the settings I have put on collect email ID. So they will collect email ID automatically. You can remove one, no issue with that. And then type of update is GST or income tax, whatever. We can make it for some other compliances also. Now, what it does exactly, this type of mail, it shoots to the user. For example, here, Santosh Kushwaha is one of the users who has logged in for GST deadlines. And this is the mail that has been sent on 12/3 a.m. Now, you can also send this mail beforehand, like 5 days before, 3 days before, so that it works as a reminder system. Okay, so this is the type of mail they will receive. Now, you can see the beauty of it. It will say due date alert and their GST. So the type of service they have chosen, for example, somebody has chosen income tax. So they will say like this, income tax, and then the description of what is the event that is going to happen. So it is all coded in the script, and this is the due date, everything. And the beauty of the system script is that it will run year on year basis. You have to also understand that always the due dates, they are not never preponed. So once we know the due dates, we can set it once, the due dates, and then we can use the system again and again on yearly basis. If the law changes, what we have to do, I will tell you. So what this form does, it collects the data in this sheet, in this Google sheet, where it is collecting all the data. And from this data, I take it to another sheet that is, I have created 2 more sheets where I have put on the due dates. Now you have to understand that I have put the due dates in a very specific fashion, where I have put the month number one number. This is month number. This is not month name. This is month number. This is the day, that is the date. And this is the description of the deadline. Similarly, I have done it for income tax. I have used CA GPT to get these dates. Okay. Then in a third sheet where I have created the email log, what I have done is I have created this timestamp that is sent. Okay. Now I'll show you the script that I have generated using ChatGPT. So this is the script that runs. So you can use this script by going to Google Sheets, extensions, and app script here, and you can paste it in the code GS that it opens, and you can save it from here, run it once, provide it all the authorizations, and it will get saved and it will run automatically. Then you can set triggers. Here are the triggers that I have set. There is only one trigger that I have set. Now, what this trigger is doing, every night from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m., it checks that whether any due date is falling, and at that time it shoots the mail. So you can see in the sent item also, the mails are being sent at around 12 at night, because then the script is automatically running and then sending the emails. So this is a small demonstration of how you can automate these things. Now, one thing that I want to tell you, that in this deadlines, what I have done, you can see I have not provided the year. I have provided the logic to the script that you have to take the year as per the current year which is running. Okay, so that is why my system, it keeps on going for year from year. Okay. Secondly, as I told you, that you can also modify the script and tell it to, shoot the emails 5 days before, 3 days before, 2 days before. And this is very, very beneficial for our clients also, to tell them about which date deadline is coming. So we can give this system to our clients also. Another thing that comes is that, sir, whether these mails will go to the spam or not, or they will come in the inbox. So you have to understand that Google will shoot your mail in the spam if it is seeing that so many items in the email are repetitive. But what we have done is that we have changed the entire subject. So it is not a spam mail kind of a thing. We have also sending personalized mail. So again, it will not go to spam. Okay. So that is what some parameters of the mail you can change to make it unique, so that the Google doesn't put your mail in spam box. It goes to the inbox correctly. How you can scale this model? You can, in place of the Google form that you have used, you can make a HTML script, and you can make this available on your website. From there, the data will be directly pulled in the Google Sheets, and then again the app script will run, and again your clients will get all the updates. And even your staff, you can also do it for your staff, so that you don't have to tell them the dates, and they get the updates. Also, when you create HTML code, there are a lot of things that you can do. You can ask them for their mobile number. You can also limit that for one user only. You can also send them WhatsApp statuses of this deadline reminder. So a lot of things you can do. Also, you can make you can add a calendar reminder to your script, and it will automatically push it through your calendar. So this is a very, very scalable model. Now, sometimes they will ask me that what will happen if so many will subscribe to the mail. Now, you have to always understand that I am using a personal mail right now, and personal Google script, and personal Google Sheets. When you use a Google Workspace license, or you integrate it with any of the business providing softwares, okay, then it becomes ultimately scalable, and you can use it for hundreds and thousands of your clients, and sending updates. So then the system doesn't become redundant. Also, the beauty of this is that you can add and change this sheet, and automatically, you don't have to rewrite the script or anything. You can just change this dates, and again your system will be full-fledged, and you can use it for different deadlines, as I've already told you. So this was a small demonstration of my use case. I want to show you that how I used chat for it. I actually asked chat that I am a non-tech person, and you have to act like a software expert who have to guide me on Google App Script. So it gave me some code. Then I asked it to, let me go step by step. Then slowly I moved. And, you have to be patient enough. One thing more I want to tell the participants as well as my CA members, that whenever you are looking for automation,
last 2 minutes,
you have to be very, very clear with the steps. Okay, you have to visualize it first, that what is going to happen, where my data will come first, from there what I want, whether I want what all logics I have to put in my code, and then you can use Chat GPT to write that. Also, I'll show you that in my script I have made it personalized by writing, like, this is the code, and I have made it personalized. I have added my name also there, that this is sent by this person. So you can do iterations with it. You can make changes to it. You can make it more personalized. You can add different logic. You can add your customer number, your customer ID, your client ID. You can create that client ID using AppScript by putting some logic. Okay. And that will be very, very unique. So that all you can do. And being from a non-tech background and just using GPT for different purposes, I have been trying so many things. I'm also, in HTML code, when you put a phone number, you can also write this IP info API. You can use this IP info API, so that which country that person is logging in, he will see the flag of that country, okay, based on the GPS system. So you can make this project scalable, not only for income tax and GST deadlines, but for other deadlines also. There are some other compliances that the client has to follow. So for that also, you can make such type of automated email system for them. I hope that my deliberation is clear and crisp. Thank you so much. Thank you once again, AI and ICAI, for giving us this opportunity, this hackathon. Thank you, jury. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, participants.
Thank you, Ashish. I think this was a really nice and relevant use case. Next, we have CA Priya Seth, who will be presenting a use case on sending emails to multiple clients at one go. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Prabha. Basically, my case study is that I am getting a lot of stock audits at one go, and I want to use AI so as to send emails to all of them at one go with the requisite checklist of the documents. So if you see my screen, I'll just share it. Let me know if my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's just being shared. Yeah, it's visible now.
Completely? Can you see the Excel sheet?
No, it's just the folder, the AI Hackathon folder that's visible.
Let me
In
just
there,
refresh.
there's the Excel test sheet.
Can you see my Excel sheet?
Yeah, now your Excel sheet is visible.
Okay. Do let me know whenever the screen stops because I would not know what is visible to the viewer. So, oh God, it's gone again or what? Can you see the Excel sheet?
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah,
Okay.
Excel, yeah, it's
Let me proceed. So I have an Excel sheet wherein I have the name of the clients, their email addresses to whom the email needs to be sent, the company name to whom it is to be addressed, and the CC, the person to whom the CC is to be marked. So basically, the organization structure is such that the email needs to be sent to Mr. ABC, who is the relationship manager, and someone who's over and above him. He's marked in the CC. So my structure is that I have to send an email saying, hi, Mr. ABC. I have been appointed as the stock auditor of XYZ company. Please provide the following documents to me. And it has to end with my name. So what I did was I used AI to create a macro in my Excel because I had no idea about the coding. What prompt I gave ChatGPT was, let me just open this. Can you see the prompt screen in the red and black?
Yeah,
Give
it's
me a
visible.
nod. All right. So I gave the following prompts to ChatGPT, which said, number one, generate a macro for sending an email to the client from the list given in the Excel sheet. The Excel sheet was what I showed you before. Number two was clear instruction. Name is to be picked from column A, which is named as name. Email to be picked from column B, named as email. Company name from column C, named as so-and-so. Number three prompt was everything was given as it is, copy pasted. An automated email needs to be sent to each person with the text. This is the text. Hi, XXX. We have been appointed as the stock auditors of Y. Please give the following documents to us. So that was the complete checklist. And I have mentioned where XXX is the name of the person and Y is the name of the company. And it is ending with my name and my mobile number. I further added that the subject line has to be stock audit requirement, name of the company. And further, I added email needs to be sent from CA Priya Seth. So what ChatGPT did was it gave me a prompt, which I've already copied, this macro code. It generated it all by itself. So the only tweak that I had to make in it was, let me just scroll through. Here, this was a small tweak I had to make. ChatGPT gave me a macro code wherein it said Gmail user equal to this, and it said replace it with your Gmail address. So initially it had given some other default format. I just added my thing to it. And further, the Gmail password had to be something. It said replace it with your app password. For this, what I had to do was I had to log into my Gmail, go to my settings, look for my app password, and just paste it over here. So this was the small change I had to make in the macro code that it gave me. I have just highlighted it somewhere here. Let me just check here. This was my app passcode, which I have just removed for security reasons over here. So the next step was to open the Excel test sheet, this one. I pressed Alt F11 to go to the creation of the macro, obviously. And I had to right click, create a module, and simply I had to paste the macro code over here. Can you all see the macro screen? Give me a nod.
Yes, it's visible.
All right, perfect. Having done that, I just close this screen. I close this screen as well. And now nothing has to be done. I'll click on Alt F8, which is the shortcut to run a macro. Alternatively, you can go to View and click on Macros. And I click on Run. Let's see if the app works. The prompt came all by itself. I did not ask GPT to create a prompt like this, but because of the intelligence, it made it convenient for me. Having done that, let's check if I actually received the emails. Let's refresh. See, this email first email has come at 5:17 p.m., which is right now. It reads, "Hi Priya 2, we have been appointed as the auditors of BB. Please give the documents." Exact same thing. Thanks, Priya said, with my number. This was exactly what I had asked it to do. And if you check my Excel sheet, just a second. This was Priya 2. The company name was BBBB. And CC is Priya Seth at Gmail. So if I check my list, everything is being shown. It has been sent from my email ID to CA Priya email ID, and CC is whatever I had mentioned in Excel. Correspondingly, in the second email as well, I'm getting the email, which is, let me just refresh, see. So my registered email ID is sending an email to priyaseth@gmail, which is my first email. It says, "Hi Priya1, we have been appointed as auditors of AAA. Please give the documents to us." The only small tweak you have to make in Excel while you are saving a macro is to just save the file as a macro enabled file. For that, you just simply have to press F12, which is save as. And then in the drop down, just select Excel macro enabled workbook. So with this, I think I used AI just to create a macro, because having no knowledge of the coding, it really helped me to save on my time with respect to the work that had to be done. Initially, I was getting the stock audits, for example, for say 10 assignments in one go. Every time I was getting a lot of 10 clients. So every time I had to create an email for 10 different people and mark their seniors in CC, all manually. So 10 mails, double the time. So right now what happened was, using the macro, I just had to click it once and the email was sent to all the 10 clients at one go. So AI, in my case, I took 1 hour to create this code initially, but now having this ready with me, I'm able to send the email within just seconds. So that was all the use case from my end. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Priyali. That was really nice use case. I think relevant for most of us who are especially into practice. So next I will invite the next panelist, CA Swanand Walimbe, and his use case is on AI-based identification of ineligible GST ITC. So over to you, Swanand.
Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. Kindly allow me to share my screen.
Your screen share. Yeah, your screen is visible.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I welcome everyone. This is my use case on AI-based identification of ineligible GST credit. So when a client gives us data during GST audit or during monthly GST returns, there are n number of columns like the GST number and description of the item and etc. Okay, now while going through each and every entry, we cannot tell if the ITC is eligible or ineligible, or it is very time consuming for the same. So our problem statement is that the purchase register contains numerous entries having which are on which the ITC has been availed and utilized. Okay, so now we have to check on which items the GST was blocked under 17.5. So let me just show the purchase register, demo purchase register. Okay, so this is a purchase register exported from SAP. I have already classified the GSTI and supplier names for security purposes. Okay, we have here the item description in which each and every in which the description of the purchases, goods or services is given, and also next we have quantity, the SAP document number, the invoice value, and the corresponding tax rates and tax amounts. Okay, so now if I have to check if this item EPE foam sheet roll 10 mm thick, the ITC on this item is eligible or blocked under 17.5, I have to first check the HSN code, then I have to check with the relevant act, and then I have to tell if it is allowed or not allowed. Okay, so waterproofing, and then for each and every item, that is, there are total 13,000 rows in this purchase register. I cannot tell, I cannot have the confidence to audit this in a day or in some time and tell that the client the data is okay, the ITC or the ITC has been claimed correctly. Okay, so now we are using ChatGPT and its LLM to detect which items are ineligible under 17.5. Okay, so let's first consolidate all the item descriptions. I already made a pivot table. All the item description are in a file. I will just copy paste it into a text file. Okay, so first let us know why I have copy pasted it in text file. The ChatGPT cannot work on this humongous data. It doesn't know how an Excel file is drafted. Like in the first column, it has month. We have to tell each and everything to the GPT. Okay. So for easy purposes, for our easy calculation, I have already pasted it in the text file. Okay. Let's close this file. Let's go to ChatGPT. Attach the file. Okay. Now what? Now we have to give a prompt to ChatGPT so that it knows what to do. Okay. So I have already drafted the prompt. Let's see the live demonstration. Okay. So I will first copy paste the prompt in GPT, and till it is analyzing the data, I will just go point by point. What are the points in the prompt? Okay. So first we are going to tell that these are the list of items on which ITC has been availed. Okay. Now what it has to do is our next prompt. Kindly list out the items from this list on which ITC is blocked under 17.5. Keep the name of the item description same. Now, why is this compulsory or why is this mandatory? Because we have to trace back the name into our Excel file. Okay, so that we can know on which document number, on which what is the amount, and etc. Okay, so next, analyze all the items. We have to tell, because ChatGPT many times skips any item. So we have to tell analyze all the items, do not skip any. This is a very specific prompt. Next, categorize the above list with clauses of 17.5 and briefly explain. So it will categorize it as clause number A of 17.5, AA, clause B, and etc. 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 At last, we have to give what the company is engaged in. Okay, because if the company is engaged in production of cement, the cement articles or its raw materials which the company is purchasing, the ChatGPT will tell us that it is automatically ineligible. So we have to tell the company is engaged in manufacture of electrical steel used in transformers. Okay, this is a full package of the prompt. Now let's see what ChatGPT has for us. Okay, first of all, it has already told us the uploaded file contains large list of items, etc. etc. The list contains almost 1900 items, and we have identified 120 items that falls as blocked credit under 17.5. Okay, now let's see what is its analysis. Okay, the first thing it has given us is the motor vehicles and related services section, that is clause A of 17.5. Now let's see, the company has purchased Mahindra Thar as per ChatGPT, and it is the ITC has been availed and it is ineligible under 17.5. Let's check the purchase register. In the item description, I'm inputting Mahindra Thar, and yes, the company has purchased Mahindra Thar in the month of April from Jitendra Motors, etc., having invoice date and HSN code. The ITC which has been availed on the same is a CGST of 1,68,000 and SGST of 1,68,000. Once this is our, what we say, this is our expert, the ChatGPT expert in dealing with humongous data, and our expertise of telling it what to do has the result, we get the result of that. Okay, so Mahindra Thar is here. Next, let's check Honda Activa. Yes, the company has also purchased Honda Activa. HSN is given, supplier name is given, document number under the SAP is given, and the taxable value is also given. So, what is the use of this ineligible ITC? One, the client will, if there is scrutiny from GST department, and if we have not given them the ineligible ITC list, then the client may tell us, why I have not given at that time only? Why I have to pay the interest? Why I have to pay the penalty under 73 or 74, etc. Okay, so this is very much important for us, the ineligible ITC one. Okay, now let's see another sections. So 17.5 C&D, it has given the works contract service on which if there is waterproofing of any admin building or structural works done. Okay, next, food and beverages, 17.5B specifically disallows, blocks the credit. So here see, the company has already written dinner for auditors, Sri Krishna Hotel. Okay, now let's see the description. Let's trace it back. Dinner. Yes, it has the HSN, it has the supplier name, etc. And it has also given the, even if the rate was 2.5%, the SAP could not, did not classify it as ineligible because the company did not give it. But we as a chartered accountant, with the use of AI, traced that the GST was disallowed and it was availed by the company, it is utilized by the company. Okay, even if the 5% rate was ineligible. Okay, like that, it will give us all the items like buffet lunch, catering, tea and snacks for meeting. Okay, hiring of security guard. Now it will not be 100% perfect because hiring of a security guard or a driver is not a rent-a-cab service. It is a normal service, but we can give this data to our articles, or we can use this data to have to check all the items. Okay, so checking almost 13,000 rows or checking just 120 items, which is more viable for us. Anyway, 120 items are easy for us to check. Okay, so next, goods and personal services, they have given membership and club fees. It has given the NEMA exhibition participant fee or gym membership for employees. It is specifically disallowed unless it has been mandatory for any under any other act. Okay, so it has given us all the data. Now let's tell it to give it in Word file. Okay, now it will give us the data in a Word file, which you can share it with our articles and tell them check the items in the Excel and revert back to me. Okay, now I have already downloaded the Word file. Just a second. Okay. GST ITC block Word file given. Okay, so just a second. Word file given back by ChatGPT. So in earlier prompt, it has given me some other items. In this prompt, it has given me more items. Okay, so we cannot fully rely on ChatGPT for our analysis. This is our tech.
Attention, sir. Last 2 minutes left.
Yeah, sure. So we cannot fully rely on ChatGPT because it will give us what we say, some irregular answers from it. So from the ethics point of view, we have to do the analysis on our own also. but we can use ChatGPT to give us some time, give us what we say, some items, some checks which we can go for. Okay. So I will just conclude my presentation by checking what are the advantages or key metrics of this. Okay, so the time efficiency, let's say for 13,000 rows, we have to spend almost 10 man days to check each and every item. Whereas by using ChatGPT, we have limited it to only few man hours. Okay, and next there is improvement in structured reporting and audit preparedness. And the last and most important for us is the client satisfaction. If the client is satisfied, he will remain with us, or if not, he will move forward from us. Okay. So by using ChatGPT, by using the AI, we will be ahead in time, and we will be giving our client good services. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, panelists, and thank you, Chairman, for giving me this opportunity. Sir, any questions for me, Prabhuji?
Thank you, Swananji. It was a very nice and a relevant use case. I'm sure lot of practicing professional could correlate to this. We'll move towards the last panelist for today's season 3, episode 1, CA Ravi Patindarji, and his use case is on creation of VBA code for renaming files and folders in a single click. So over to you, Ravi sir.
Sir, you are on mute.
Hello everyone, I am CA Ravi Kumar Patidar. I am presenting my user case on VBA codes for changing of file name and folder name in a single click. Just wait, I am sharing my screen. Is it visible, sir?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yeah. So the problem statement is that we do use Genius software for ITR related compliances. This software allows us to compile ITR related document in one place. However, we do face challenges when we have to share the document with clients. So the issue is that Genius software generate folder and files with a complicated names from the point of view of the client. So we have to rename each file as per the nature, which take valuable time and sometimes increases inefficiencies in document management. So the solution opted to address inefficiency in the managing ITR related document, we have developed an automated macro-enabled Excel workbook that streamline the process of renaming, compressing, management, and sharing of these files with the client. VBA-based, this tool eliminate manual intervention, ensuring a seamless workflow from file management to the client communication. We have used ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and Claude AI for the creation of VBA codes. So now I will continue my presentation with the functionality of the use case. So I have created total 6 number of VBA codes. So first one is that update links. So what it does, it asks the user to select the root folder. Then it lists down the name of the file and subfolder of the root folder in column A. Then it shows the destination of the that particular folder in column B. Then it creates a hyperlink to open that particular folder or file in column C, and it shows the file extension in column A. Let me showcase. Suppose I have selected this root folder, and there are 4 folders in it. So it will scan all these 4 folders and all the sub files, subfolders of these particular folders. So it has listed down all these folders and files in a single click. I'm deleting some of the files that is hidden by me. So the next macro is generate new name. Actually, the issue is that whenever we export the files and income tax related documents from the Genius software, it shows some unique name, that is the PAN number, then ITR doc, and the year. But the end user doesn't know what is it, and which item denotes to which particular item. So again, so we have developed so we have to change that particular name. So the change new name macro works. It reads the older name of the file and folders and generate a new name in prescribed format, and then it adds the financial year and the assessment year as a suffix to the file name. Let me execute the macro. Generate new. So here, these are the all older names which are mentioned in the column A. Then in the column D, it has renamed as per my specification and generated a new name in a single click. Then the third case is change name. What it does, it opens the hyperlink as mentioned in the column C. So if I will click here, it will open the root folder. So it has opened that particular folder. Then it memorizes the older names and also memorize the new names. Then when it opens that hyperlink, it will search the older name file and replace with the new name files. So now I will execute the macro, that is the change name macro. Change name macro. So at the background, all the name has been changed and the status has been duly updated in the column. So let me check. All the folder names has been duly updated, and even the file name has been duly updated. In the first folder, I have kept only 3 files. So the macro also understand this is the computation of income, this is the ITR acknowledgement, this is the ITR form. In the second folder, I have kept total 6 files. So it again understand it. This is the AIS, which file is the TIS. This is like how it works. Then the ultimate issue is we have to share all this data with the client. So whenever I will compose an email, I have to select all these 4 folders differently and attach all these files. So this also take time. So I have what I want. I want to convert all these 4 folders into zip file or a RAR file in a single click. So again, I have created a fourth macro. What it does, the tool prompt user to select a root folder containing subfolders. It automatically detects all subfolders within the root directory. It converts each subfolder into individual zip or RAR file format without impacting the original folder structure and document hierarchy. So let me convert all the folder. When I'm executing convert folder to zip macro, it's asking me to select a root folder. Again, I have selected the root folder. At a single click, it's asking me to overwrite the existing RAR files. I'm clicking on yes. Then it's just converted all these 4 folders into RAR format in just 2.33 seconds. So let me check. All the folder has been duly converted into zip format. Then finally, I have to send the email to my client. So again, I have given the prompts to the ChatGPT and DeepSeek that I'm having everything with me, but I want to send email in a just single click from my Excel sheet. I don't want to open anything. So they have write the code, entire code, and it's opening my browser, Google Chrome browser. Then it's composing my mail with the entire details. Everything is I have already given the sender receiver email or this template to the ChatGPT in earlier while writing the VBA code. Generally, I don't use this template. So here I can just directly select the files and send the email to the customer. So yeah, here I can select either the file or the zip file directly, and I can send the email directly to the customer. So this is actually I do use a different template which is here, but the macro has written a different template based email for me. Yeah, so I got the email from the customer. So this is how I have created some rule-based formulas, rule-based VBA codes for automation of some of the daily routine basic tasks, which consumes a lot of time of me and my team. So this is all about from my side. I'm open for the questions. If you have anyone, please let me know. Thank you. And thank you, jury. Thank you, panelists, for giving me an opportunity to share my use case on this hackathon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. I think one of the common problems in the firms is sending off ITRV computation on a regular basis to our client. And yes, this is a nice solution that could address that problem. So thank you very much. Uh, I think it was a very nice hackathon. All the use cases presented were very relevant, especially for the practicing professionals, right? So I thank each one of you for being a participant to this the hackathon. And now I hand over to Kunalji for concluding remarks, and then we'll end, hopefully. Over to you, Kunalji.
Thank you, Prabhavji. So, as we come close to end of this episode of AI Hackathon Season 3, I extend my heartfelt thank to our uh, respected President, Chairman, and Vice Chairman for their continuous support and encouragement. Special thanks to our jury member, Shri Prabhat Kumar Agarwala ji, for your valuable insight and time. And to our eight brilliant participant panelists, your presentation were truly inspiring and showcased the immense potential of AI in our professionals. And kudos to each one of you. So before we sign off, a gentle reminder to all our attendees, please cast your vote for all the panelists. So the voting line will just open for 5 more minutes and it will automatically close thereafter. So thank you once again and see you in the next episode of AI Hackathon series.
Sir, Kunal sir, still people are confused whether 1 is the highest or 5 is the highest. Okay, so I think 5 is the highest one, right?
Sorry?
People are still get confused whether 1 is the highest rank or 5 is the highest rank.
5 is the highest rank.
Okay, so then don't tell rank. Okay, you please tell that as a mark.
Yeah, please.
Means first is best, right?
Yes, please. So
Rating.
one being the lowest and 5 being the highest. So kindly rank, vote, cast your vote for the panelist. No, we'll wait for 5 more minutes. So we can now end the session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you.
Recording stopped.